the paywall by utilizing the pocket opportunity. I believe that this brand knew what it's doing. I believe that this brand has been raising awareness about this issue. I believe that this brand is nor good or bad. It's doing what fashion does, is communicating what's happening in the world. And I don't believe we should cancel a brand because it's trying to raise our attention on real humanity issues. I don't think it's promoting this issue. I think it's really raising awareness in a way that is intense. Well, if you know this brand, it's been intense generally. Why do we have 2021 news in here? I'm not sure. I guess it's like the raises. Let's look at StockX. I've seen them only starting. I don't think the sneaker market is gonna be like as crazy as it's been. I do believe that resale market will be the thing. Seen some like personal stuff, but you know what, I allow you. I just want to put the music up. Do I want to keep listening to meditation music? Are we fine with it? Okay, I'm gonna be collecting some of these secondhand retailers for potential partnerships. thinking like, well, the problem that I see specifically with all these websites is that they all look ugly as hell, and I'm not even talking about the merch. I'm just talking about the layout and the whole like presentation, the way that all of this is working right now. I mean, it has to be one way or another presented in a familiar way for customers. I get it, but I think we're all really tired of this like catalog layout of things. What do you think? And I don't believe in shipping things. I believe in local sales, and I believe in picking up from your closest location. I don't believe in global trade this way anymore. I believe in people traveling and bringing their wardrobes from one place to another and then leaving them at that new place, and saying goodbye to these items, and whoever likes these items can tap into a whole wardrobe basically. I want to see their blog. I want to see why they're saying resell. Conversion be more sustainable. Okay, microsite. So it's like you can create your own website, is that right? Or it's like you can there we go. End of life program. Everything that I own, I just love, and I really don't need to care about what's gonna happen like in the end of life of it, because usually someone would like something I have and they would ask me if they can have it, and I would most likely say yes, and then maybe I'll take something that they have that I like so that we can exchange, or not, because sometimes I just want to travel lightly and not have it anymore. Maybe sometimes I want to have still access to these pieces, and I would ask them to keep it in their closet, and whenever I'm back in that location I can pick it up again. Oh yeah, how's Depop doing? I haven't been on Depop in a while, Depop has been pretty big in New York Times, my New York Times specifically, because I've been doing some campaigns and some happy appearances. Fashion and shopping is addiction. It's an addiction, a form of addiction. We don't need as much as we consume, pretty obvious. And we don't need to be dependent on these fashion garments that we surround ourselves with. What is this? Oh God, this is like literally me in early 2000s. I thought that's not even fashionable anymore, all of this, and it's still kind of here. A little bit goth, a little bit fairy. I really thought it's kind of over, but I guess like my life in New York has shown me that trends that I'm exposed to, or I create rather, are really several years ahead. really not happy stuff. God, remember these things from 20s, or from 90s, from late 90s, early 2000s. It's just not even looking good. Oh well, I'm gonna be critiquing too much today because I'm trying to be a kinder person generally for us. Oh, I want to see that report. I love reports so much. I'm very geeky. Well, that doesn't feel like a very big report. Looks like digital fashion, huh? Oh, great. Excuse-moi. I mean, that's very sad. Let's see if this is gonna be good. I have a lot to go through today. Wow, really access denied. Same with business of fashion access denied, you know? It's kind of interesting how oh yeah, running timeline of resale and funding and AMA. Yeah, like things are blocked, even though I changed the country of my VPNs. Like still, I'm not quite sure why. Guess I'll just still edit, assuming it is a resale, right? Am I right? It's a resale. Oops. My loves, I hope this is helpful, what I'm doing with these links. I really hope that someone will utilize those links and you can reach them from my website. And if it's no longer there, you haven't dug deeper, probably, or you missed it. So you'll have to, you know, reach out to me to access that page, or just, you know, use this video as a guidance system. Okay, so they're supporting brands with their own resale white papers. What? Since when some fashion tech companies have white papers? Well, don't call like press reports as white papers. Don't confuse my mind. A white paper to me is mostly blockchain or tech. Ooh, Grailed, still alive, of course. Remember, I interviewed for Grailed years ago. So interesting. As a product manager. Yeah. Oh my god, looks so boring. can't even like look at it without an account. No way. No, I can't. I mean, look, eBay is still alive, right? Let's be honest. I never buy anything on eBay. I never buy anything that is online, actually. I repeated that before on these kind of spaces that I host, but I think it's just not for me. Even though I was one of the first ones to open an e-com shop in 2008, 9, 10, and I just ooh. It's really looking like trash, don't you agree? All of it? Just, I wouldn't even want any of this for free, honestly. That's why I love traveling, because I only then am able to find some things that I really like in the stores, and I invest. I never say I buy and invest in designer, invest in a brand, invest in artisan. I also get things for free because just exchange. Oh yeah. God, how much I've been excited about fashion world back in the days, and how deeply unimpressed I am right now about it. I wonder where vacations. Paris. Berlin. iOS developer. Oh, hello. Open application. God, these forums really trigger my soul, because just bad vibes. not happiest times. God, but look at 109 million. Wow. Poshmark. What's the Swede one? Oh, authentication platform. Combines machine learning, computer vision. Okay, that makes sense. How's Poshmark doing? Must be doing real well. Oh yeah. The thing is, like, I would sell some of my stuff, but I don't want to. I love my stuff. I have places to store it. I'm happy with it. Really, I don't. I just don't want to get rid of my beautiful collection. And there's no way I would price it in a competitive way because everything is marked, and if it's marked, it's a piece of art at this point. And since I'm too early in the story, I am a scout. I can't yet explain to you why that item costs like thousands as opposed to like hundreds. Because I worked, because I prayed on it, because I marked it, because it becomes part of the story, because it's energetically charged in a way that is really outstanding. That's why when I gift it to people, I'm like, well, you don't really know what you're receiving, but just the act of gifting. The biggest sales numbers we got in Moda Operandi were for Hermes and Rolex secondhand resale events. Really hugest amount. I was like, what, is it possible? Yeah, one bag 60k, no problem. 30-60k. Farfetch. Wait, this Farfetch has its little tiny cute second hand. Does anyone know? I don't think Farfetch is any good, just because I worked for its competitor and I know how pathetic just this whole, there we go, industry is. It's just, you see? It's just really, really difficult to keep up quality technology marketplace because of a constant shift in the brand's websites and the way that we integrated these brands' websites. They broke a lot. Integration broke. Had a lot of oversales, and oversales meaning like the item doesn't exist, like it's already sold on the brand's website, but it's still showing at the marketplace. So we have to deal with the consequences of the oversales. Rebag. And the consequences of oversales is literally a customer service writing to a customer saying, hey, this item doesn't exist anymore. And the customer's like, what? Why? Well, because we didn't update the merge count on time because of the delay in update. Probably the delay was half a second, but already sold on the brand's website, and the number hasn't updated on the marketplace, one of the biggest issues. And me as a product person in that store, I was like, guys, I don't think we're gonna go far on this, troubles. Basically, I ended up doing daily resale reports or oversale reports, and we had to come up with products that, like, I mean like products, like internal products to prevent resales. Well, we've already been on Tradesy. Sold out. And those internal products to prevent resales or oversales were close to end. They were fine, but they would still break because, technology breaks. You don't know much about how technology has been, unless you're really a technologist here watching. But wow, technology really does break, and the bugs are there not only because the product is not made with clean code, but because things break generally. It's like the nature of tech. It can break. Carousel. Class fails. Refash. Generally managing technology, so cute. Managing technology is not an easy task. You first need to be able to literally read code, understand code, preferably. Second, you need to be on, at your job every day in order to really keep the technology going. I don't know if any AI will be able to keep up good technology. Oh, God. Because AI doesn't have capacity to empathize with developers, cannot empathize with customer unless you literally program it to take care. I do believe that AI is going to take over a lot of tech jobs, but it will take some time to train it, and we'll still have to have humans who will be navigating AI towards success. Those are going to be cool jobs, like directing AI. Guys, just show me the merch. Yeah, I know you're trying to be cute. Show me merch, please. I understand you're trying to help me, but honestly, what the fuck? guys. What are you trying to do? Well, here we go. Okay, I mean, you're super cute. You look a little different than, you know, other things. Even though the grid is still the grid. Interesting. Super cute. If I was in the mood, I would like look at it deeper, but I really don't give a fuck. It's just a good article that kind of combines all these actions. You know, really, 7 million, and you know, these people, they don't spend money real well. Again, I've been working in the marketplace that I raised, how much did we raise? Over 100 million, I think. God, we spent it like within a year. It's because we had free food every day, basically, and in the morning, and free lunches every other whatever day, and then some events happening. And good office space. It feels real nice. And rosé on tap and kombucha on tap. It was cute. And people ask me why don't I have like my own technology or my own website that is like selling things. And I just like, guys, you don't understand. I'm beyond this. I don't need to sell things in order to navigate in this reality in a way that is beautiful and gentle. I don't want to build technology anymore. I want to support people who are building technology and advise them and help them not to go crazy. But I'm definitely not interested in building my own stuff. I used to be interested in it many years ago, but not anymore. Justification of prices. Just want to make sure you see the whole thing. Oh yeah, we forgot the real, huh? Kind of the OG. Well, imagine. I don't believe you less than 2% of annual revenue. I guess because these people travel, buy things internationally. Moral damages. God, you guys are wasting time. Alright, let's look at some news. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Interbrand. Oh god, can I open it please? Interlace, Interbrand. Maybe I was thinking about Interlace. I think Interlace I have open. Okay, Interbrand. Also notice how on all these websites that we're gonna open today, later on, there's no advertisement because I had advertisement block for many years now, maybe 10. And same for YouTube. I don't pay for premium, but I have advertising blocked for all these years. So my eyes are not used to being exposed to advertisement. That's why when I go to some social media like Twitter and Meta, my eyes hurt. Like I don't understand. Like, what is that? Trash. The trash is advertisement. I just forgot how it looks like. What's that online advertisement look like? Oh, well, it's quite a fashion thing, I thought. Brand leadership. Okay, let's watch this and I'll be back because I need a little break. you enjoying this video? This transition is a waste of time. I'll show us a slideshow or something. Can you guess which one's first? Apple? Interesting how they're in the same category, basically. Google Apple? Oh no. I guess we'll watch it later. Break. Guys, it's gonna be a long video. I don't think you should like overthink and just come up to a person walking on the street that you like a bag from and say if you can borrow it from them and make a new friend. We don't need these tech companies to, you know, bring you like half-ass done products to, I mean, technical products to satisfy your fashion needs. Also, like, my loves, what we're gonna be going through as humanity in the years ahead, it doesn't include fashion like this. It includes mental health support, shelter, basic food items, and this is really it. Like, wake the fuck up. You know? Honestly. Like, this is all made up problems. And look, I love the secondary market, it's great. But, like, who cares? Nobody does. You're not gonna get, like, more sex because you have a better bag. And what makes a bag better? Like, if it's a utility item, basically. Like, wake the fuck up, really. Honestly. Like, just... Fashion doesn't sell you dreams, it sells you some hyped up capitalistic idea. You need to be someone else. When I was 17, I interned in Girl Meets Dress, London-based Rent the Runway. It was launched at the same time, around the same time as Rent the Runway. I was 17, guys. It's like more than 15 years ago. I know the owner of Styleland, Alana. She's doing well. God. Honestly, what is this? It's leggings for mothers to be. Why the website looks the same? Why websites never change? Why they don't change? Like, why designs are not changing? Like, really? Because it's easier. It's easier to stay the same. My loves. Let's rethink this whole system that we created. Still shipped to you. But it's kind of cute that Vince, I used to work for Vince, yes. God, I used to work for so many companies. Around the same time I worked for Marc Jacobs. But yeah, Vince, super corporate, I had a cubicle. It was cute. Did analytics and planning. Basically it was like downloading daily reports or something like that. Super boring. So, like, I wish AI was really substituting me at that point because it was just so freaking boring. It wasn't even interesting to look at sales because it was just all like sweaters and pens. Who would like to rent a Vince item? Anyway. Oh wow. Drunken company, who would like to? What the fuck? But again, better than just buying and buying and buying. But you know, the energy of the clothes is the real thing, and when somebody rents it, it's not gonna keep that energy that is pure. It's gonna be mixed up with an energy of another person. I'm not talking about like the smell. Gonna be the vibe. Like, just this whole like aesthetic, you know? Like, I don't know why we're still here, humanity. It's 2023. Can't we like look up for some other things to do and create? Why do we have to? Let's just stop. Wow. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's Apple. Clear. I don't like this design with these, like, why? Please, don't overdo it. Sometimes, like, I just annoyed by these reports. Alright, thank you guys. Oops. I think I'm gonna split this whole fashion overview in several days because pretty obvious that my attention span is not gonna hold so much. You see, I can't even like focus. What? I can't read it? Nice. Just want to look at the website. Look, this is only the beginning, okay? I know that's not fashion, but like it's much more intense. And this guy's AI. And I think I should stop looking at this because it's just bad vibes. United Nations Fashion Charter. Well, that's new for me. It's just 2050? Forget about it. This is not gonna be the world like we live in 2050 at all. Oh, okay, let's watch.
Well, this charter is about the fashion industry and it's about tackling the huge challenge of climate change. So with major players having signed up today, we think that we can have a dedicated initiative where all the fashion industry and stakeholders can come together and really advance here our actions at scale.
The global industry, not only from the buyer side, but also from the manufacturer side, are united together to give this concept a life.
So we joined this in order to improve the possibilities of cooperation, both between competitors but also across industry. We need to be stronger than only ourselves when it comes to approaching suppliers and working towards improvements with legislations in our markets.
So we need all of the different actors and participants along the whole value chain to be engaged and participate in delivering on this charter.
How do I categorize this? Anyone? Initiatives? When did it happen? The first time ever.
We're here today to create something that's bigger than the sum of its parts on climate for fashion. I think there's a lot of initiatives that existed before that tackle pieces of this puzzle, but I think this is the first time I've really seen a lot of voices from
hello,
the
4
fashion
years ago,
industry
my
come
loves.
together to say we want to do something holistic, we want to set a strong agenda, we want to tie ourselves into shared commitments as much as possible, and we want to move beyond just our immediate sphere of influence to engage lots of other actors at the same time.
From a manufacturer perspective, where most manufacturers
Working groups. Anyone? Don't think so. Can I write there everything that I think about this initiative? You guys are too late making some bad choices. Look, maybe I should share this later, actually. Let's just keep reading. I want to formulate this thought a little bit better, but I want to say what I would suggest the fashion industry do, and I think I'll just do a separate post about it, a series of posts. I'll just go about it, as something I have to put my words on my thoughts. The thoughts are real, ideas are real, but I haven't really formulated them in a public way that is not so much criticism, but this is what we have to do. That's interesting. Om.co. I really wonder what's that Om about. Kind of like how minimal this is. Okay, we gotta look at the third page and then leave. Who's this person? Yo, that's interesting. Oh God. I already give you time. You want more of my time? I think I mistake. Oh, that's right. Oh. Wait. There we go. Cool, cute. I like. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be stuck in here a little bit longer. I like how short these guys are. But they're not like Twitter short, you know? And like, I don't care about your Twitter threads. It's not a good user experience. And here we are, like Twitter screenshots. I really don't like just anything with Twitter screenshots. Very interesting. Look, I'm dreaming about making law around AI. I'll be best at this. Yours truly. Yeah, how do I even put this? I'll just put it right here and then I'll copy it into another document actually, or paste it like
When I look at what Virginie is doing at Chanel, it seems to me it's softer, it's more feminine. It doesn't move quite as fast as Carl's Chanel did, but maybe that's a good thing. She worked for Carl for so many years. She knew him better than anybody, probably, but she isn't trying to be Carl. And I think that's so important to remember, that she's taken his legacy and she's taken Chanel and she's making it absolutely her own.
okay, that's one part I really appreciate about fashion.
We are in between. And the good thing is that fashion can go from the old world to the new world. We have to adapt with the change of times. And change is the most interesting thing. Because, you know, the past of Chanel, when I took over, it was forgotten. And now I have to push it where the future goes.
Carl made Chanel both.
God, Carl. Look at
Carl
his.
made Chanel.
Look at his, like, look. Just. Cover for this.
Both a house that endures, but a house that changes.
Whilst Carl left this tremendous vacuum in the world, whilst Carl left this tremendous vacuum.
Guys, we're gonna watch all these 11 minutes.
The world of fashion
we're gonna take breaks with this video.
The establishment at Chanel handled everything with this sense of really a seamless
I've seen Hamish, I've seen Anna, I've seen
Carl
everyone.
Her,
Carl, I've seen.
Virginie is immersed in
everyone.
the
I've
history
seen everyone.
of Chanel, and
like
the life that
literally.
Gabrielle led, and how
Meter
much
apart.
of her personal life influenced her
Maybe
design.
Gabrielle Chanel opened her first shop on the Rue Cambon in 1910. She parlayed her very considerable taste into making these cardigans that are unfitted and they just have a tie at the waist and loose-fitting fluid skirt that's cut scandalously short above the ankle. And these are clothes that you can kind of work and function in. By the early 20s, she has built up a couture house that really has a very, very strong point of view.
Its hemline a rigid 2 inches below the knee, a gaily colored velvet print suit with matching handbag has the style which for many women has become almost a classic uniform.
Chanel was very unfiltered and didn't hold back her opinions.
Good.
I can imagine she would have had a lot to say about Karl.
Everybody designs for an idea of a woman. The other woman can identify with it, like it or not like it, buy it or not buy it.
Chanel was good for Karl, but of course Karl was extraordinary for Chanel.
He just had this unbelievable instinct for absorbing the zeitgeist.
When I came here as a kid, I expected Chanel to be really serious and stuffy. And then as soon as I came, it was like this fun family atmosphere. Karl and everyone made me feel very welcome.
He embraced everything. He followed culture, he followed film, he followed literature. He loved society, he loved grand houses. But he also always was watching what was happening on the street. And he always would say to me, let's go for a walk. And we would walk on the street and just see what people were wearing. You know, he was Superman. He was just an extraordinary megaphone for fashion.
And Anna. Somber music.
When we heard about Karl passing away, we were in shock. It felt like a giant had left the stage. He was so witty and sharp and funny and open. I mean, he was the first to bring the street to the catwalk and really, really influenced every part of fashion.
He's irreplaceable. I mean, there just is no one else like him. And I think for people that maybe don't know Karl or didn't know Karl as well as I do, because I was so lucky to know him over so many years, that there was a very vulnerable side to Karl, and I just felt so privileged to be
inside that circle. Good times. Let's take a break. It's a good video. I'm excited. Tiny little 11-minute videos about fashion make me feel calmer somehow. Nourish my soul. Yeah, the fashion law people know how to curate news. I like. Modern retail. I really want to talk to a 12-year-old who plays in shops this digital trash. I want to understand these people. Oh, come on. Barely have any margins, please. Don't blackwash us. Don't have margins, Amazon. Is there like a fashion part? Events. New Orleans. God, it feels like it's back in 17 as news. Nothing new in the world of retail. Sure, there's new word metaverse, but it used to be, I don't know, social media. And just because now the algorithms rule all the marketing stuff, then now we need to like find a new way of reaching customers, right? Didn't know that. Ooh, I forgot about quartz. I remember good quartz articles back in the days. What's happening in France? 2021. My friend is heading something in heading in Estee Lauder, and I wonder, like, what's this company these days? Like, I just feel so confused that these things are still relevant in life of people. Sinking. Where is the news about California floods? Oh, my loves. I mean, we're just all gonna die. I'm kind of tired of looking at the white background. I wonder if it's possible to switch to dark mode here. Anyway, let's just do something else for now. Okay, Fashion United, always been quite full of news. So let's go. Look, the idea of washing machines, just forget about it. Like, wash everything with hands, please. Honestly, wash everything with hands. I've been washing things with hands for 3 months. I'm still alive, doing pretty great. Fine, it's okay, really. Like, if you have a bathtub, especially for the, you know, bigger textiles, you can do it. Trust me, you can. You don't have to, but it's not a bad feeling to wash things with your hands. How come L'Oreal invests in the Digital Village? Like, why would L'Oreal even, like, care? Well, because they don't want to miss out. That's interesting. What to expect from digital fashion? Die, please die, digital fashion. Statistics. God, I miss those New York exhibitions. It's quite exciting. That's quite exciting as well, of course. Oh, nice. Women in balance. the news. Ooh, Mode Brandy, beauty. Look, I don't believe in the future of beauty. I think, again, we'll have other things to think about than putting some paint on our faces. I stopped wearing much paint generally, and I feel better than ever. Don't need any paint. Stop putting any kind of marks on my face or on my skin. Never felt better. Please. Humans, we don't need to paint ourselves into anything. Just stop this BS behavior. It's not going to bring us to any good place if we continue thinking that we need to paint ourselves in order to sell our bodies to some people who are going to ditch us faster than we can even think about children with them. Clear? Fashion United, very good news updates. Yes, I included this. Good news updates, very well done. Like a lot of stuff you are showing to us. Oh yeah, that's it. Evelyn, dear friend of mine who never saw me in Paris when I was in Paris in 2021, don't do this to us. Like, you don't need to get into this narrative, and also fuck this. Oh my god. God, I am really going deep into this whole of fashion narratives, right? I guess it's just time has come. I think I do it like once a year now, you know? I don't even do it twice a year anymore. Like I did like in 2020. You see how this ad space is empty? You know, it's not about inclusivity, my loves. It's about mental health. It's about ability to connect with human beings and not with these, you know, robots, basically. It's about actually like taking care of ourselves as humans. It's about taking care of the planet and taking care of the, you know, survival, basically. to be able to survive. I know that, well, this is all distraction. Do you get it? Like, how clear is that? Like, this is all distraction for us, so that we can die in peace, basically. Because there's no life online. Look, I'm spending all these hours with you because I care about this all information, so I can write better articles for us and communicate better for us. But honestly, this is scary. But I like the fact that people accept crypto payments, even though it's not legal in some places. Look, they're not even saying which technology then they use to accept crypto. Like, they just accept it. Well, it's not as easy. You know, crypto changes every single freaking moment. You know, like today this thing costs this amount, and then tomorrow it's gonna cost like much less because crypto fell. And yeah, what we're gonna do about that? Gen Zs are going to get out of this whole game earlier than the retailers and brands will figure out how to, you know, sell more. Gen Zs are smarter than all these 45-plus-year-olds that are sitting on top of these companies. You're not going to reach us. We're going to be gone, far gone. We're not going to be using money sooner than you'd like to hear it, dear brands. And the really only way forward is to start thinking how you're going to spend next years of letting your whole, you know, Estee Lauder / LVMH employees go. How you're going to let everyone go. What are you going to do? It's all going to be like literally like archival work. Maybe, you know, like resale. But definitely none of this. Like, sustainability is never going to be a priority. What's going to be priority is convenience. Everyone's going to be just exchanging pieces of garments and whatever pieces. Nobody's going to be caring about this. This is a fad. It's going to go super soon. Everyone who's getting into this are going to lose money. You know, like, you can gain access to online events and offline events. Nobody would care about your online events, really, nobody. And then offline events, look, you have nothing to add to us besides what we, as individuals, can create for ourselves. We can create for ourselves much better events than you brands can make some, you know, utility for us. That is not even fun. Events that we attend are based on our emotional feeling in the present moment, and whoever invites us to go out and spend some time together. Events that we're going to be attending in the future are going to be full of mindfulness and meditation and not a hype up of this whole like branding stuff. Nobody would care about this. Nobody does anymore. In Metaslavia, nobody does care about this whole PS. It's kind of cute though. not only can it be stopped, it will be stopped. Davina. Kind of cute though. Just pretty images. No, it won't. No, look, again, there will be trend of us removing ourselves from digital spaces. So the more people drop out of the digital spaces, the less clothing they need in digital spaces. Hello. And another thing is, look, I don't need no clothing online just because I don't give a fuck. And a lot of people that I really, 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 really admire and love, they don't give a fuck either. Guys, you're really, really thinking in the wrong direction. And I know you're trying to like make money on the hype, but you know deep down, and not so deep, like you just know that it's not even an ethical place to go to. It's like Mira Duma, but not Mira. Look, I lived through this. I lived through dressing my avatars when I was like 12, you know, on my first computer games. I had a little bit of fun, but you know what I had more fun with? Dancing, yes, and competing in real life and creating clothing for myself for the competition. And I had much more fun playing with my friends in physical. Much more fun. And that's not changing. Not changing. Teenagers will have to learn how to be humans. They cannot be becoming robots. They wouldn't be. It's just not where we are going as humanity. This is a trend that is actually fed. It's not going to last more than a couple of years now. People are going to be tired. There's no safe space online, my loves. Just forget about it. Never. Never been, never will be. Can do nothing. Fashion United Marketplace. Just want to look at the product page. Wait, I looked for corset and what I'm getting. No corsets. Just 1, 2, okay. Interesting. Contact brand. Very interesting. How come content brand though? Thank God it's still like, you know, present. It would be sold out. Potentially. Okay, anyway. Cute.
Пониманию не отвечает, да?
I did not know about the existence of this particular trade show. Cute. Anything else? Metaslavia. Berlin Metaverse. Bad user experience here opening these links. Oops. That's cool. Like, look, I need to even put this as like a Yo, Fashion United, you're doing a good job. Here's one more. I'm planning to be in Dubai at that time, by the way. So that will be interesting. Attend an Arabic fashion show. Such a good listing of events. Wow, retail summit. Exciting. Happy times in Dubai. Can we please improve the UI of this? Very interesting. Yeah. Somebody create such an extensive list of Web3 events, please. I mean, I know that it exists, but like this looks like it's one of the most extensive trade show lists I've ever seen on the fashion agenda. Good times. Thanks, loves. Oh, look at, like, I know exactly what to do, and on Monday I have to go to the show. Okay. What the fuck it says? Yupa verse. Yupa. Stefan Galassi, I remember the guy. He invited me to be a judge at some incubator. Don't even know. What is this? Is there something that we can... This space? Okay, yeah, of course, it's a metaverse event. We need a password for it, sure. This website looks ridiculous. Who are these people? Nobody knows them. Top. How do you even say the top? Tell me how much is this? It's hybrid. Degrowth. Cute. Interesting. Can I like attend the online version? Please. This is interesting because I will be collecting AI designers. Can I please attend? Like, at least, like, hear what you gotta say, beautiful Yupa. Yuna. Really. It's Yupa. Streaming on YouTube, maybe? Chapter 0.
Work digital. So we invite you, and also we have drinks and food downstairs. Please move, and we see us in 1 hour.
I guess what would help us is a movement. I guess what I could definitely say, that movement is a very holistic mix of different things.
My loves,
customer, it's government, it's big corporates, it's fantastic entrepreneurs, technology.
I'd love to go
And meet all the
to the
expectations.
digital version of it.
And I know that the urgency that is out there, that we all feel in different crises, that is just like putting pressure on mainly also big corporates like ours, that this influences kind of that collective agreement on, okay, we need to change something. What is still missing though, and I hope that group has an answer, if the assumption is all is there, we just need to bring it together like a puzzle and access it and create a change, then the question for me would be, what's the mechanics and how do we solve it? Because that's no new answer.
Berlin, Prague as well, yes, because way too close, are the centers for like figuring shit out about the fashion industry, actually. Not any other place that I know has so much care and attention towards fashion, circularity, and all of that. Oof, this so cute. God, I'm gonna have so much good time here. I know. It's good people. Good times. Wait, it's the same? Retail week. Calendar. But I get invites everywhere somehow. Just watching the shows. It's been so long. I haven't watched the real shows. That's it. That's the one. It's gonna be so much fun. Ay. What? How come retailers need to pay? Oh, because it's a retail summit. But also this number. Ooh. Yikes. Atlantis events. That's it. That's all we got. Like static landing page. That's all we could build. Out of where? Меха кожа. How come I didn't know that 7 for All Mankind is Switzerland? Somebody, so okay, I left a bunch of my clothing, really cool selected stuff in Tbilisi, and somebody just like didn't care about it. I really asked them to take care of it and keep it until I come back, and or have someone else pick it up. Forget about it. They lost it in 7 for All Mankind, one of my, you know, favorite ever. How come it's sustainable? Yeah, well, yeah, somehow it was, you know, replaced somehow, or removed, not even replaced. The best jeans since I was like 16 and 15 or 14. I don't remember. I still fit in them. Super cool black jeans with lace, kind of like the lacy structure of the fabric. You can't replace those things. There's no way. Sad. Still sad about it. Don't watch any of the shows I don't enjoy. I'm completely not interested in, you know, the narratives that are built around these shows. I'd like to watch some of these independent films. Complex history. It's not so complex. Classic. It doesn't look good at all. It's also classic. I keep saving this image as much as I can because I don't want it to, like, it's kind of a museum piece, you know. But yeah, that's why I'm doing the screen recordings, because I think it's quite interesting way to preserve certain aspects of this narrative. This must be so good. I would just go to London just to see that masculine exhibition. This is actually nice. I always loved fashion exhibitions. Always really enjoyed. Ooh, Bethany Williams Liberation. That's cute. Don't really love the aesthetics, but kind of cute. Where's that? Netherlands. Amazing. Good times. I love menswear so much. Like, good menswear. This kind of menswear. How many hours are we spending together today? iconic stuff. I remember that New Year's show. I really do. 2012. New Year's. I believe. I don't remember now. Probably not, because look at the break. But I just remember that moment. Ooh, so good. This is Nefrit and Nephrite. VNA to host Fabergé. This is just, that's how you not cancel Metaslavia. When? Too late. Can you please give me a link to the report, maybe? Please? Diane, can we watch those films? Right? Yeah, look, I don't have the patience right now, but I would love to study these. I remember I walked in Paris with Diane in 2021 in March, when Evelyn wasn't willing to meet with me because Diane was much more cool. And Andy guy. How's Andy doing, I wonder? The AR guy, the OG. You're like, please, just stop this. Have 2022 report. Nice pants. Where's your report? Accounting. Methodology. 2013. I do want to see how it looks like, even though it's old. "47 pages, my loves." Guys, a lot of work. I always think about the people who create these reports. Like, you guys, this is like a whole year of work. But no, it's not. Maybe just a couple of months. 2021. Mushroom bag. Yeah, stop using washing machines, please. God, yeah, New York aesthetic. Not always so nice. Kind of like not used to it anymore. I've spent so much time in Europe now that I'm like, I don't believe in the future of America. Oops, what did I just say? Always kind of cute to see collections from graduate shows. Like, you guys are not prepared. I just love this photo of Kate. Okay, glossy. Well, first of all, it's a lot of like member exclusives, and it's just sad. Let's look at events. Ecom firm, May 15. Leaders dinner. Naples, Santa Barbara. I don't know what we're supposed to read. Oh my god. The Run with Lunch clothing brand. How come this is even real? What the fuck? Just this is so strange. Right? Okay, let's see if we can read it in Pocket. I think we can. Yeah. I'm always so excited to read about layoffs. It's just some kind of like, you know, guilty pleasure or something. Ill-timed. The strategy of the metaverse is ill-timed. The strategy of the digital fashion is ill-timed. The strategy of NFT implementations in your brand is ill-timed. Done. It's complete. The fad is gone. It's like you've bought like you know, tons and tons of this like bright green, this like crazy color green fabric, and now it's like completely out of fashion, and you have to deal with whatever you have to do with it, and probably recolor it. But you can't even recolor whatever you've done in the metaverse space because you've invested all this money in trash, digital trash. I really wish I could consult big brands, but I would just say, hey, close the shop. And nobody's gonna give me money for that advice. Dry powder. What's that? VC term. We're already calling it a recession, and we're not even like deep in 2023. Ah, my loves. It's just the beginning. New legislation. Everyone loves these, yeah, like too viral, and then it's like, guys, you know, don't get hyped so deeply about things that go so viral, including the metaverse stuff, you know. Lost luggage. I want to read this. I'm so grateful for Pocket. Thanks for Pocket. Oh really? We can even watch this? It's quite interesting.
Dive deep, welcome.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Jill, for that intro. So again, hi, my name is Lilu. I am the senior researcher. Before we jump right into the findings and analysis from the reports, we want to talk a little bit about how we got to the report to begin with. So, for a little bit of context, Digiday, Glossy's sister publication, about 5 years ago, released a report looking at emerging technologies that focused on AR, VR, chatbots, and
Don't have attention span to go into it right now, but I think, yeah, I think that would be an interesting one for me to watch actually, somehow, just to get updated on the narrative. Economic anxiety. Just haven't even started this economic anxiety and you're already anxious. Travel style, it means like really mass migrations. Oh, yep, it is mass migrations. Accessible. Luxury brands making more accessible. How? Code. Oh well. A reality check for sure. What did we find out with this check? look, merging this phrase here, merging physical goods with blockchain technology. Look, I tried. No, it's not gonna happen. I wish, but no. I mean, look, I've developed this like whole thing of digitality that AI will recognize what I'm wearing and will be able to like point into my physical items. Like, no, I love my physical items too much. I don't need to sell them to anyone. Like, I really don't want anyone else to have them, and I don't want anyone else to wear what I'm wearing. It's as simple as that. So, yeah. Whoa, I would argue it's the beginning of yeah, but one of my favorite brands. Like, I love brands so much. I've always loved brands with Cooler. Always. Since their emergence. And I like looked at their emergence. Oh yeah, look, I missed those weekend review by Glossies. They're really nice usually. Check this out. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no, it's a podcast. Remember, I used to... I used to see Glossy's news roundups. No? Doesn't exist anymore? Maybe I'm mixing it up with something else? I don't know if I'll be coming back to fashion. I really don't know. Right now I'm just dipping my toes back into it, feeling it out. But honestly, I have so many opinions on what to do with fashion that I don't think much of the industry will want to hear my thoughts. Yeah. Temporary environments. Always. And forget about NFC chips. Nothing good's gonna come out of this. Nothing good. I'm telling you, like, that's not the way forward. I haven't been catching up with the legislation stuff. I'm kind of curious. I've been kind of deep into like the legislations. And when I was living in New York, just looking at how we can actually support a greener fashion industry, circular fashion industry with the right laws. But I gave up quite fast. It felt way too far-fetched. I don't know if laws will help. I think we have to go from a completely different perspective, and I think 2023 is going to show us, like 2020 started to show us. Yeah, it's beyond imagination. I wonder how many readers Glossy has after all of this gatekeeping of its content. What's going on with NFT trademarks? A problem. Oh God. Yeah, I see that. It's true. Makes sense. Yeah, this whole like, oof. I just so curious. I'm saying it here so for history, you know, basically whatever, however much pocket's gonna last. But really promoting sustainability through metaverse. The Institute of Digital Fashion. God, H&M are so stupid, my loves. You're not gonna like wash your way out of your, you know, raping of the earth and human beings who work for you by going out there in the metaverse trying to do something. Just really. Right, it's true. By 2030. Nobody's gonna care about 2030. About you, H&M, really. People don't understand how much changes we're gonna experience in the years ahead. God, these corporations really want to survive while the world is crumbling. Really, this news is really unsettling. Well, they have so much data now, they can launch a brand that is based on that data. Differentiation. One of 3 free articles read this month. Oh wow. 1 of 3. I do want to see more news. I don't like that I have to press show more like every single second to see like 4 news. Reddit fashion resale. Look, I haven't. No, I don't know about that. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, look, it's gonna be easier to resell. You know, you go out there to your friends, say, hey, I have this extra thing. Your friends are like, okay, let me take that, and then the friends invite you to their place, and they're showing what they got. You take some crystals from them because you don't need any clothing anymore. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be much easier. You don't need, again, these third-party whatever facilitators of this. Like, people will learn to communicate how to trade. Deal with it. This is how it is. The amount of information I'm uncovering here is really, really beautiful. You beings, you know, it's a lot of insights. I don't even need to write it, I'm just like saying it out loud. These topics just trigger some responses from me, or from what I see happening on the ground. Wow. Back in October. Wow. What? So apocalyptic to read this. Yeah, they're cheaper than most secondhand clothing. Wow. Unlikely to survive multiple owners. It's just like... yo, the earth is not gonna be okay with all of this. Interesting. That's that, you know. They test on avatars and they reproduce. No, my love, dear Marjorie, don't make yourself a fool. Nobody is gonna do this absorbing part. Nobody. You know what's the absorbing part, a big portion of the waste from the fashion market is gonna happen is when everyone's gonna actually stop producing all these brands. And digital fashion is only, you know, only making people desire more physical items after this. Marjorie, get your philosophy on point first before sharing publicly things. I'm just completely like fucked up, sorry. But just, yeah, like the whole like narrative is just fucked up. Digital fashion. Okay, last couple of clicks here and then we're moving on. Dream Assembly is still going and Marina is not on it. How come? Marina, do you feel bad about this? The fact that you're no longer inside of this? of people who are talking about Web3 applications in fashion have nothing, no knowledge of fashion, have no knowledge of Web3 at all. They pretend they might, but they just don't, actually. Okay, let's move on. I'll click on this in our later iteration of our beautiful time together. Retail dive. Retail dive has been an interesting one, specifically focusing on like retail landscapes. I'm always interested in retail landscapes. I think it's always fascinating to see how things are actually selling and what are the ways that people come up with ideas to sell things, how they're applying technology to facilitate this process. Podcasts. Wait, was it unaffordable line before? I like the idea of things. I think we should stop using pads. I think they're a nice company. But I also don't really bother. I just have, the pad, the extra. Oh wait, wrong place. Publications. It still makes some sense. Ooh, how come? Is there like a full list of all podcasts? I don't think I'm gonna go deep into the retail dive. I'm gonna dive deep into the dive. Unlock. Yeah, you see, that's another thing. Have to unlock things. Ooh, tricky. They don't give us a chance to read it from here. That's how you unlock it? That's the thing, like it wasn't like that before, and then now they start to like gate this content. Okay, well. How's Stitch Fix doing? Oh, that's convincing. The whole business model of Stitch Fix is really questionable. I've studied it from the very Yo guys, I really thought that zero. I really thought that in 2020 everything's gonna end in terms of like the amount of consumption. But I was wrong. And I hope that 2023 is gonna be that year. My loves, we really don't need all this shit. We're not gonna be wearing that. Like, just, I don't know, there's nothing new. Everything is like the same. Like, please, commuter core. Like, nothing is changing. Fashion stopped changing many years ago. Just damn podcast. Oh my god. I don't even want to like copy it so that you can see it. I'm just basics. Okay, fashion nerd, what's happening? Discovering, you know, I don't like dress X at all. My Metaslavic princesses. I don't. Interesting. I'm excited about this material stuff. Oh. I need no bracelet to help me better make better lifestyle choices, besides maybe some crystals on my hand sometimes. Yeah, why does it fail? Oh my god. Sleep wear pajama. Sleep without pajama. Sleep naked. Really. Like, that's the only way to sleep. Naked. Fashion makes me beachy. I realize that. Oh wait, we're in 2019. Fast fashion talks. Iris Van Herpen is the only real, you know, hope. Ooh, Ion and Pangaya. Oof. Someone told me just recently that Pangaya is greenwashing. Someone please confirm. I don't feel like researching. Never been attracted to their stuff. Sorry, Mira. I hope you're feeling better. Should be obsolete. Yes, they should. How's Ion Natasha doing? Natasha never really bothered to hop on a call with me, as many times I asked for a Metaslavic soul. My loves, should we take a break? Let's look at a couple of these. Wow. Muchaneta, you're also doing that, blocking content. That's the thing, look, I want to see statistics of these people who are blocking their content. I understand that you need to make money, like I need to make money as well. But really, just blocking content. Can't even play. Well, I'm not gonna miss out on this. No, Inara. Margie, how's Margie doing? These characters. Yeah, most searched NFT. Okay. Really? Not people? Okay. Because it's the merge of ETH? I kinda wanna say this. Even though, why would I even care? God, society. What the fuck, these numbers? Oh my god. Unknown artist. Interested to see what's gonna happen next in this whole field. NFTs are the same as crypto investment, please. Okay. These books, you publish them and they're already, you know, out of fashion. But I want to create like a, I mean, I don't want to create, I think it would be nice to have it, a book series on, you know, texts about fashion, just like those that I studied fashion back in the days before the internet, basically. Text on fashion, they were called text on fashion. And it was very interesting because they had articles from different publications collected. I don't like the writing of any articles that I read right now online. That's why it's hard for me to support. О, Сергей, нормально? From when? It feels like a long time ago because I think Sergey is not quite. I really wonder when he wrote this. Well, I really wonder when. Sergey's my good friend. God, I know everyone, basically. Yeah, I don't like people writing about fashion, so I can't even like find good collaborators on the publication that I'm thinking to create. Maybe you can, you know, apply. Madison! Haven't seen you, Madison, for years. New York Fashion Tech Crew. Yeah, you see, it's like 2019. My loves, I need to go. I'm tired, and I think we'll spend plenty of time together. I don't know how about you, but I am quite tired of this whole topic. Collaborating, colluding, good point. Thin line. I wonder what would happen to me if I actually stayed in fashion world since leaving it in 2019, basically. I wonder what would I be looking like. Maybe I would have gotten bigger, but I don't care about getting big, that's the thing. Or like my name being like somewhere, Magnum. Nice.
This collaboration has been about innovation and sustainability. We found this studio called Klarenbeek and Dross, who have been working on new 3D printers.
I'll just finish on this video, my loves.
Fully organic materials like cacao shell beans and also algae. And we were fascinated by this process, and we started collaborating
Cacao
with them.
dress, my loves.
We
Dream
developed
come
a
true.
material specifically for 3D printers in order to create these pieces. We combine biotechnology with ecology, and that creates ecotechnology.
The main challenge has been to create the intricacy of couture into the 3D printing, to be very precise with the line work and to be as fine as traditional embroidery.
If you look to the designs, they're so delicate and so...
Good times, good times.
refined in details. We really had to set our standards a lot higher to achieve technical a lot higher to achieve technical possibilities in order to make
to be as fine as traditional embroidery.
If you look to the designs, they're so delicate and so refined in details. We really had to set our standards a lot higher to achieve technical possibilities in order to make these pieces.
The look has futuristic and classic elements combined and is inspired by the classic myth of Daphne.
My good friend is a good friend of her.
To express the moment that Daphne is transforming into a laurel tree.
So nice. So good.
it has really been about showing a future perspective on couture and how
The
this
dresses are
can become
gonna
more organic
grow
and
on our bodies,
sustainable.
basically, in the future. That's what's gonna happen. Pleasure. Loves, I think that's it. I'll refine my thoughts about fashion industry with you further in the game. I'll keep, closing tabs because we have, look, this many to go through, and then it'll be still opening a lot. And I'll be sharing more of my opinions on everything I'm seeing and everything I'm reading. And I'll be writing some papers around what's going on. I don't think I'll be referencing a lot of articles. I think I'll be just free-flowing, putting different topics that I see as trends, and really writing a series of articles. Hopefully, if my attention span keeps me up, excited about our collaboration, you and I, whoever is tuning in and actually co-creating this. I love you. I really care about you. That's why I'm sharing my truest opinions on what I'm seeing. And I hope you're enjoying this time with me. See you later.